This is the real Tom Rose. And this problem becomes a bit of a plug and chug problem. The twist is that we have to translate some prose into algebraic equations. Now, the trap in this problem, the thing that causes people to get it wrong, is making mistakes during the translation. So, let's go ahead and write these out, and I'm going to give you some tricks that you can use to avoid making mistakes. So we have k is 5 less than n. So we know we're going to have an equation equating k and n. And one is 5 less than the other. So we're going to put a minus 5 somewhere. The question is, which side do you put it on? And this is where the errors occur, is when people put the minus 5 on the wrong side. The way that I like to do this as a double check is I ask myself, which one is the big one? If k is 5 less than n, I know k is the small and n is the big. So I should probably be subtracting 5 from the big side if we want these two sides to be equal, right? The small side should equal the big side minus 5. And that's how I do my double check. We can try this again one more time. So we have n is 2 more than p. So we're going to be doing an equation with n and p. 2 more is going to be addition. So we're going to add 2. But which side do we add it to? Well, again, think about what's the small side and what's the big side. N is 2 more than p. So p is small, which means n is the big. So if we're going to add 2, we should probably add it to the small side. So let's add it to p. N equals p plus 2. And those will be our two equations. Now, in this particular problem, the way that you solve it is they tell you, they've asked for k, but they've told you p equals 3. So let's plug in p of 3 plus 2. That'll equal n. So n equals 5. And now let's plug that in here. So k will equal 5 minus 5. So k equals 0. That'll be your answer, and that is A.